Hey guys, this is Richard here. I wasn't too pleased with my OnePlus One in the past. The invite system was horrible. In addition to that, it was plagued with issues like yellow screen and ultra-sensitive touchscreen. Thankfully, the invite system was scrapped and getting the OnePlus 3 was an easier experience. Skipping the OnePlus 2 and now the newly released OnePlus 3, I was ready to give OnePlus another shot. The OnePlus design has come a long way from its early days. From the plastic body with sandstone back on the OnePlus One to the full metal body of the OnePlus 3. Clearly, they are learning and improving on the design department. The display employs 2.5D curved glass, which does make the phone look more sleek. Bezels are thin and does not feel like it's taking away the focus of the display. The grey aluminium back is anodized and has a very nice smooth feel to it. The logo is proudly embossed on the back, just below the protruding camera. I recommend getting a case just to protect the camera module. However, the sleek design will be covered up. Personally, I will also use a case as this metal finish is too slippery to use one-handed. The sides on the back are curved slightly for the OnePlus to sit nicely on the palms, but it's definitely going to rock when using it on the table. OnePlus has done a good job on the OnePlus 3 design, on par and comparable to other flagships out there. Definitely very impressed so far. The 5.5-inch Corning Gorilla Glass 4 Full HD display is a nice footprint to have. I prefer Full HD compared to QHD screen for a 5.5-inch display, as I would think that it will save more battery. The screen is bright and crisp, and the text on the web browsers is very sharp. No problems using the OnePlus 3 in the sun with maximum brightness. Unlike other fingerprint sensors that integrate with the home button, which requires you to push the button, the OnePlus 3 button is a soft key. Just a light tap on the sensor immediately wakes to the home screen and the response is really fast. Flanking the fingerprint sensor is the capacitive listen and back buttons. A little LED notification light sits beside the front camera, and beside the volume rocker is a slider that toggles between alerts based on all notifications, priority or silent mode. Other specs include a 3000 mAh battery with dash charge, Wi-Fi 802.11 A/B/G/N AC, Bluetooth 4.2, NFC, Type-C port, dual SIM, GPS, and sensors include accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity, and compass. When using the earphones through the headphone jack, audio sounds great. The speaker grill are at the bottom together with the Type-C port and headphone jack. It may be small, but it packs a punch at high volumes. The sound does get a little distorted at the highest volume. As usual, the grill will be muffled when using in landscape mode.
Behind my shield.
The OnePlus 3 is equipped with the Snapdragon 802 processor, dual-core 2.15 GHz and 1.6 GHz Kyro, Andreno 530 and the fabled 6 GB of RAM. OnePlus states that the OnePlus 3 does not use all the 6 GB of RAM, but instead limit the RAM usage in favour for battery life. However, they have released kernel for third-party ROMs to allow them to define the amount of RAM used. It's a pity that they are advertising such a huge RAM, but in actual fact will not be taking advantage of it. I would prefer that the OnePlus themselves come up with a setting to allow users to decide. But not to worry, during my usage, I didn't have to worry about closing apps, and apps load back the way it was without slowing down. Demanding games wasn't a challenge with the OnePlus 3. Games looks great with good frame rate and loads fast with no sluggishness seen. Just wish that front-facing speakers will be the norm to increase the audio experience. As the OnePlus 3 I have is a China set, it came with Hydrogen OS, which features China apps. I flashed it to Oxygen OS 3.2, which is OnePlus' own OS running on top of Android 6.0. Swiping left on the home screen, access the shelf page where you can add apps and widgets. It's like the all-in-one page where all the commonly used functions can be added. As for the customization department, the colors for the LED light can be changed, as well as the behaviors for the home and both capacitive buttons. Something that was brought over from the previous versions are the gestures on the display. Other settings are the night mode, ambient mode where the screen awakes upon receiving notifications, and also proximity wake to wave over the sensor to wake the screen up. Oxygen OS still retains the stock Android feel, but with useful customizations catered as well. A 3000 mAh battery is what powers the OnePlus 3. As for me, battery life isn't that amazing. It barely made through the day with users like email, messaging, lots of website surfing, watching YouTube, and the occasional gaming. Usually, I will get about 10 to 15% battery life left at around 8 PM. To tackle this, OnePlus has included the Dash Charge. It's OnePlus fast charging technology, where it promises 60% plus battery in 30 minutes of charging. It's slightly different from the Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0, where it delivers slightly higher power at 5 volts 4 or 20 watts. To achieve that, you will need OnePlus Dash charger and a supplied cable. Armed with a 16 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture, autofocus, and OIS, photos taken in the day with good lights are pretty good. Colors are quite accurate and still retain sharpness. Photos doesn't look overexposed as well. Front-facing camera also performed decently with sufficient lights. Night shots, however, are a little grainy, but both shutter speeds are pretty quick. There is an option to save raw image if you want to. It comes with camera modes like time-lapse, slow motion, panorama, and the manual mode for those who like to tweak with the shutter speed, ISO, white balance, and focusing. For video recording, the OIS seems to work well when hand movements are a bit jerky. Although the OnePlus has been increasing its price every year, it still offers a flagship handset at a cheaper price. Build quality is excellent, performance is great, and the 6GB of RAM in place for future versions to take advantage of. Although there are shortcomings like the lack of SD card slot and subpar battery life, it's still a great phone that is comparable to other flagships out there. The OnePlus 3 may not be the best phone, but it is one of the best in terms of price. So that's it for my experiences using the OnePlus 3. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of such content. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.